the youth, along the way, we will need people to encourage us and enlighten us on how to choose multi-purposes in our lives. We don't all need to do one thing at a go. We need to think outside the box. Therefore, we will need people, in fact, brilliant people to enlighten our path. This is Youth Empowerment Show, and the name is Nanekia Amwatima. You can call me Na Papebi. I have this man here with me, and in fact, I have been hearing about him undertone. I wouldn't like to introduce him myself. I would like him to introduce himself, as we have an exclusive interview with him. Welcome, officer.
Thank you.
You are welcome to Youth Empowerment Talk Show.
Thank you. Na, you said the name is Na.
Yes, Na Papebi.
Na Papebi,
Yes.
Right. It's a beautiful name. I love that.
Thank you very much. I didn't want to introduce you because you are your purposes are too much that I can't mention all. So I would like you to do the introduction yourself.
Right. My name officially is called Daniel Oforiampia.
Okay.
I'm a police officer, and on the showbiz front, I'm called Officer KOA.
Officer KOA.
KOA.
And what is the meaning of KOA?
Oh, that's the initials of my name. I was born on Sunday, so I'm called Kwesi. And O is Ofori, and A is Apia. That's my surname is Ofori Apia. So
I didn't get that. In fact, you misled me.
Oh.
That's a nice name.
Yeah.
So it's Officer KOA.
Officer KOA.
Meaning Ofori.
Kwesi
Ofori
Apia.
That's a nice name.
Yes.
Welcome once again.
Thank you.
I would like to start with this. Since we all don't know, or even if we know, we don't know much about you.
Yes.
Would like you to start with introducing yourself, then where you came from, your background, and little about yourself.
Okay, Officer KOA. Kwesi Oforiapia hails from Achimase.
Okay.
Achimase is in the eastern region, and when you mention Achimase, a lot of people can connect through Dr. Paubu, the musician who's passed on.
The legend.
The legend, of course. You know. And that's where I hail from. That's where I was born.
Okay.
My parents, Ivan Oforiapia, who is no more, and my sweet mom, Aaron Ajua Sewa Ajekum.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's where I came from. And I school from Methodist JSS at Achimase to Ames. That's a secondary school in a town close to my hometown called Achim Tafo.
Okay.
Then through to training college, SJ Training College Koforidia. Taught for some time, became a police officer, and through police, became a musician and a peace campaigner.
Wow.
So, but in all terms, in all these things, I was serving a pastor while I was at Achimase. From there, I entered into the teaching service, as I've mentioned, and I'm into the police service. And now doing peace campaign is also a service. So I was born to serve. Well, my whole life is about serving. So I am your humble servant, Officer KOA.
Wow. I told you I don't need to make the introduction. In fact, he needs to do everything, and he has done it. So viewers, don't doubt me when I say that this man is great indeed. Officer,
yep.
I would want to know when you started or when you enrolled into police.
Yes, I joined the police service in the year 2006.
2006.
2006, and I was trained at Accra.
Okay.
Accra Depot, and I passed out the same year.
Okay.
Yes, we trained for 6 to 7 months.
Okay.
So that's the year I joined the service.
Okay. If I understood what you said you entered into the training college, which was teaching.
Yes.
Before coming to be a police. I want to know what motivated you. What was your source of motivation? Who motivated you to join the police?
Yes, actually, when I was teaching, I saw police doing their activities, and the way they serve the nation was something good, and I cherished it. Though teaching is one of the fundamental way of building the nation, which is the pillar. But I taught for some time, and an opportunity came. I cannot actually pinpoint why or the decision I made to change. but I saw myself in the police service and I just joined. But I saw that it's all about serving and serving the nation. So from one serving institution, which is a teaching service, and to a police service.
Okay. So as you are in the police now, would you say that the Ghana Police Service is doing great job when it comes to your responsibilities? The police, its responsibility is to keep the country in shape in terms of monitoring, being there for us, checking those wrongdoings. So do you think the police is doing a great job when it comes to monitoring these bad stuffs in the country?
Yes, this question is a question that is meant for the professional PRO who have been set aside to speak for police. But on my side, I should say the country is safe. If we measure, we are in peaceful atmosphere, enjoying ourselves. You know, every nation has its own problems, but Ghana, a lot of countries come to us to learn. So I'm doing my duty as a police officer. The whole police are doing their best, and the citizens are also helping. So as I'm not the PRO or the mouthpiece of police, if I speak for myself as what I've experienced as a policeman in the police service and in the country, police is doing well.
Great. So, being a policeman serving your country, why then did you join musicians, a gospel musician for that matter?
Yes.
What's motivated you, or what triggered the interest in you getting into the showbiz?
Thank you very much. This is a nice question. No, I got to know I can sing at the age of 14.
Wow.
When I was in JSS.
Okay.
And now they call it JHS.
Yes.
Because we were called. They wanted to form a school choir.
Okay.
And they would call us one by one to sing. Sing any song of your choice.
Okay.
And there were 9 people ahead of me. When they sing, they just drive them away.
Okay.
But when I got to my turn, I started singing. Oh, Donya Coupon. They said, yeah, you can sing. So I was the first to be selected to form the choir.
Okay.
So I got to know that I can sing.
Okay.
And since that time, I never left it. I was doing practice. Sometimes I'll go to the bush, cut some sticks, fix some of them as mics, and I get some things. Then people will be playing for me. Then I've been singing. Till I joined secondary school, I was doing a training college. Okay. I was singing there, and I was in the choir all this while. But when I joined the police service, I had the chance to bring an album out.
Okay, we will get there.
Okay.
But before we get there, we should. So, which one is your talent? If I listen to you carefully, that means singing is your talent. You are talented when it comes to singing. Naturally,
yes,
you know
because
how to sing.
I'm able to write my own songs.
Okay.
I'm able to sing to impact lives.
Okay.
And I sing to entertain.
Yes.
And I sing to educate. So
yes.
If you say singing is my talent, you've not faulted. It's right.
Okay. So, teaching, you've done a little bit of teaching.
Yes.
You are into the police, and then at the same time, you are into the showbiz as a gospel artist.
Yes.
These 3 things, which one do you find interesting most? You are doing all the 3, but which mechanism say near na we need shimo kese pa?
Near him when you It's a very interesting question. Yes. I like the way you artistically put your questions. You know, it's just like a tree with branches.
Okay.
So you can't separate them.
No, I want you to separate them.
That's what I'm saying, because it's Officer KOA 1 doing this. So it's just a tree with different branches.
Yes, but
with different branches.
But
in fact, I love doing all because it all comes together to impact lives.
Exactly.
So the idea is to impact lives.
Okay.
On this Mother's Day, I told some people that my mother taught me how to laugh, how to be respectful, how to be truthful, and to care for others.
Okay.
And even when I was, I think 5 years old, I was walking with her, and some two women were fighting.
Okay.
You know, and I just entered them and separated them.
Wow.
You know, my mother said he didn't know when I got off her hand and entered into the woman, and I separated them. So when they saw me, little boy, you know, entering them and separating them, in fact, they stopped fighting and they started laughing
because it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yes.
So all these things I do it without getting tired, and I cannot see myself doing so many things.
Okay.
It's just one thing for me.
It's just okay. So you think all the three things you are doing is one tree but different branches?
Exactly.
They all serve better purposes.
Exactly.
So you don't have
it's a common
special
goal.
love for one.
Thank you.
Okay, let's come to your music career. I heard of this in Kabom. Was it a peace campaign?
Yes,
Biakoye peace campaign. Tell us more about that.
Oh, Biakoye. Please, we have to be one. Biakoye. You know, we have to be one.
Yes.
This means Biakoye means oneness.
Yes.
I released my gospel album 2014.
Okay.
And 2 years after 2016, I got a song called Biakoye, which was recorded at Roro Studios. And I featured King Aisoba Pepe. Pepe is a gospel musician, and Tijani, a high life musician.
Okay.
Yeah, and what came to mind that I want to use this song to promote peace towards the election. You know, 2016 was an election year.
Yeah.
And we need to, talk to ourselves, promote peace, so that with the election will be peaceful as it should be.
Okay.
So it was used for the purpose of the election, and through that, the message that I was canvassing, or I was preaching for the main piece, Biakoye Peace Campaign, was watch your tongue. Because I could see the politicians, for that matter, Ghanaians, were speaking to people here and there, people talking to people for them to get their votes, and here and there, discussing issues about the propagandas here and there, you know, and we have to be warned, or we have to mind our utterances, since many of the political programs are based on utterances. So this was the Biakoye Peace Campaign came that, you know, Ghana is bigger than any political party. Ghana is our land. If this land is destroyed, where will we stand? Where will be our feet? Where can we find our feet standing? So we should be one, vote peacefully, and elect one president to rule us. So we should be one. That is how
that is how you came about the Biakoye Peace
Campaign.
And I think
it was gradually and graciously supported by my bosses. I salute all IGPs, all police officers.
Okay.
They supported me, and everything was cool because I was going to places with the police band.
Okay. So the police supported you in everything.
Yes.
You did. I heard of this song, the watch your tongue. So it is now that I'm beginning to understand that, okay, so this song originated from the piece What You Did.
Yes, you got it.
When I heard the song, I must confess it's just on point. Yes. I couldn't stop listening to it, and I was like, so what was the concept all about? But listening to what you said now, I now know why you sang that song. So what was running through your mind when you sat down to write the script?
Yeah, Biakoye Peace Campaign
before
gave
that,
birth.
What is the title of the song? What is the title of the song? Did I get it right?
Yeah, I got yes. We have the Biakoye Peace Campaign, and I had a song for that one called Biakoye.
Okay.
And Biakoye Peace Campaign gave birth to Watch Your Tongue Campaign.
Okay.
And Watch Your Tongue Campaign have a song called
Watch Your Tongue. Okay. So the campaign was Biakoye campaign, which originated the song Biakoye.
Exactly.
And then the Watch Your Tongue campaign was also from the Biakoye campaign, and it also had a song called the Watch Your Tongue. So it has a campaign and then a campaign song. We get it now. So when writing, or when you started writing, it came from the Biakoye and then Watch Your Tongue.
Yes.
It seems you are so much passionate about peace, what brings about peace, because if we would have peace, then one has to watch his tongue. Am I right?
Yes.
So it seems you are much more concerned about peace.
Yes.
You are much more concerned about peace. Can you tell us why you are passionate about that?
Yes, peace. We need peace to be able to live. That is why when Jesus came, he said, "It's peace that I live with you." Because without peace, no being can live. So, as a matter of fact, anything we are doing, the foundation should be peace. Because as we are going out and coming in, we need to have peace in the minds, peace in our environment, and peace everywhere to be able to shine. So as part of my life, I add this peace campaign, and because I'm a musician, I also add a song, so that everywhere Officer KOA goes, peace campaign will also follow.
Okay.
So that the Watch Your Tongue. You know, God created this world by the power of words. And words are so powerful that there is nothing that you can do without words. So Watch Your Tongue is talking about the effective and the positive use of words that on the whole will bring peace. We have to think right, speak right, and let our actions be right for us to get peace. Because there are so many people who are in prison because of their utterances. Marriages are getting broken because of utterances here and there. Nations are going into war. Some people were arrested in this country because of their utterances. You don't know that your word can cause somebody to commit suicide. Everything is about words. So that is why we are bringing this campaign to your doorsteps everywhere. That whatever you say, whatever you write, your actions matters, and that is the basis of peace in our nation.
Officer KOA, it's been an amazing conversation, but before we continue, let's acknowledge our sponsors. It's Unique Many More. Unique Many More says, are you becoming a mother? Are you pregnant? Are you wondering how to get nice baby stars? Come to Unique Many More. Let's continue with our conversation. Officer KOA.
Yes, nah.
Yes,
yes,
you got it right.
Yes.
Are you married? Are you a family man?
Whew.
This is the question that everybody would want to listen to. Am I right? Yes.
I am practically married.
No. I don't understand the word practically.
Yes, I am legally married.
Wow, you are legally married.
Legally.
I think by now people are like, oh, we thought this man is not married, because I know somebody's crashing on you. But Officer KOA says he is legally married. So exactly. Please, the crashes, he begs you.
Right.
And so you have kids.
Yes, my wife is Francisca Ekwejifa.
Okay.
And I have kids, 4 ladies.
Wow.
4 girls.
Wow.
Daniela, Victoria, and we have Rama, and I have Eunice, and Gloria.
Oh.
Let me mention it again from the top. I have Daniela, Gloria, then we have Rama, who is Victoria, and I have Eunice.
Okay.
Yes,
4 beautiful ladies. Daddy says hi. Let's come to your family a little bit.
Yes.
Among these 4, do you find some of them working through your path? If I say working through your path, do you find some of your kids who are aspiring to be like you? Do you have someone who wants to be a musician?
Yes, already Daniela, who is the first girl, one day asked me to take her to studio.
Wow.
And she has recorded her first song.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Okay, so Officer KOA.
That's right. Kwesi Ofori Apia.
I read that somewhere that your Watch Your Tongue campaign won an award somewhere in London, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, that is a Jekum Award, Victory Missions London. They are organizing an award for Ghanaians and Ghanaians who are living in abroad and those who are living in Ghana who are doing something special. To promote peace or to save lives. And they saw this Watch Your Tongue campaign and they contacted me, asked me a whole lot of questions. And they've also seen the programs I'm doing, and for that matter, we've been nominated for the award, and we are supposed to receive the award this June 3rd,
Okay.
3rd June in London, but I'm not going. I'm not going.
Let me go for it.
Because preparation, I couldn't prepare for it, so I've contacted a friend, a music producer called Charles Quay. Charles Quay, who is going to stand on my behalf to correct the award. So, though we started not quite long, but because of the way the Watch Your Tongue is impacting lives, we've won an award.
Wow. So you should know that Officer KOA is not only based in Ghana, her good works have reached the eyes of London, and then he has received the award. That's marvelous. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you. And
Manu, we are also we have partners in Spain through Big Love Radio.
Okay.
Big Love Radio in Spain, who was also promoting this Watch Your Tongue campaign through his radio, Big Love Radio. And we also have Key Mama and Nana Amasewa Brehini Ampem, who is also in US. And we have this radio called Favored Radio Ghana, also in US, who are also partners. And we have some people in Germany, and we have Nana Mama Usi, who is also in Jamaica, also supports. So in fact, little by little, we are covering nations.
You are covering nations.
Yes.
And the song, it was English and then Tree.
Yes.
So
the Watch Your Tongue song.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm just surprised how the whites have received it in good faith, and then they've decided to give you an award. It's so marvelous.
Let me come in here. Those who are organizing the award are Ghanaians.
Okay.
They are Ghanaians who have lived there for long, and led by Apostle Paul Kofi Ajekum. He's the founder of Victory Missions London and Victory Outreach Church Ghana. So that's the church that is organizing that one. It's been existent for a long time.
Okay, so simply put, London is Ghanaians based there who understands the contents of the song. Okay. I thought it was
actually it's the whole campaign.
Yes.
And then the campaign is embodied with the song.
Yes.
The song is the theme song for the campaign.
Okay, so you had an award based on the campaign and not the song.
It's all inclusive.
Okay.
Because it all goes to preach one thing. It's an attitude and character change program.
Okay.
Watch Your Tongue campaign. And the song is a theme song for the campaign.
Yes. That is right.
Yes.
Officer KOA.
Yes.
I think we have had how do I say it? We have had a brief summary.
Yes.
Let me say we've known things. We've known about your police, your music career. So where do you see your music career in the next 5 years?
The next 5 years, the music is going to impact lives across the world, because we need to change lives through our words, and the words are I'm putting those words in music, so that anytime you listen to my music, you'll be able to learn something that will touch you, that will educate you, that will entertain you. So that's what I would say.
Okay, that's nice. And then the last thing, where would we get your music? Maybe somebody's watching us, he or she wants to grab a copy and then listen to. Where would he or she get?
Yes, if you go to any music shops, you ask of God's Power.
God's Power.
God's Power, you get the gospel album, made of 9 tracks, and one instrument, making 10 songs on it.
So the name of the CD is
Officer KOA, Kwesi Ofori Apia. The album is God's Power.
The album is God's Power.
Yes.
Okay.
God's Power. Then, if you go to social media, you search Kwesi Ofori Apia. Okay. Also, you can also search Officer Kwesi Ofori Apia.
Okay, so that is not in abbreviation. It is in full.
It's in
on
full.
Your social media handle.
Yes.
Officer Kwesi Ofori Apia.
Yes, you can get me there. Or if
which
you
on the site? Is it Facebook?
Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook, and if you go to Twitter, you just Officer KOA.
Okay.
Yeah, in the same way, if you go to Instagram,
okay.
Officer KOA.
Okay.
Then you can go to YouTube.
Okay.
You just type Officer Kwesi Ofori Apia.
Okay.
You see the audios are there.
Okay.
The audios are there. Okay. Then if you go to all music shops and you ask of the God's Power album, you will get it. Okay. You get it. And Facebook, you can also hook me up on Hyperlink Multimedia.
Okay.
Hyperlink Multimedia. Watch Your Tongue. If you type Watch Your Tongue on Facebook, you can also get me there.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me be clear with the viewers. If you want to follow him on Facebook, is Officer Kwesi Ofori Apia, and then when you go to Twitter, it's Officer KOA. The same applies to YouTube. YouTube is also Officer Kwesi Ofori Apia. That is when you get there. And then when you go to Facebook as well, you get to download some of his music videos and then audios as well.
Exactly.
Am I right? Yes.
So you can get, and you can also call me on this phone number 02444 02798. 02444 0279. It's on WhatsApp too.
Okay.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean call officer to disturb him. It's just for business purpose.
Yes.
Or
yes,
just to share your suggestions. But don't call to disturb, because officer is a very busy type. Officer, we would like to listen to the Watch Your Tongue audio. I have personally listened to it, and in fact, it is just good. And I would like you to have a gist of it. So let's listen to the Watch Your Tongue.
The tongue is fire, be mindful of your words, yeah, Shawuka say, yeah, you can bless, you can curse, life and death is in the tongue, watch your tongue, I say, watch your tongue, watch your tongue, I say, watch your tongue, watch your tongue, I say, watch your tongue.
Wow, officer, you need to produce me. You need to feature me.
I'll feature you.
You need to feature me.
Your voice is sick.
Oh, officer is flattering me. Watch out for now, Papa B and Officer KOA.
Yes, right.
Very soon.
That's right.
The song is really amazing, yes. And in fact, the words in the song really impact on we the youth. It is such a great song, which is passing good message to the people. Watch your tongue.
And do you know one special thing about this song? You know,
Officer, tell me.
I went to studio to record this song with King Ayisuba alone.
Yes.
You heard his voice.
I heard his voice.
Yes.
I nearly asked that.
So when we were recording, this broadcaster, Andy Dusty, entered the studio, and he's been friend with King Ayisuba. He said, so when he said, hey, what is this song? Watch your tongue, watch your tongue. Hey, why? You don't want us to speak any bad words again. And King Ayisuba said, you are going to feature on this song. Okay. They said, when? He said, now.
Wow.
So Andy said, wow, you just put me. So he just got some paper and wrote something nice.
Down.
And the sound engineer, who is called the Saab, said, what? We are here, I produce the beat, and you are all singing. I can also sing.
Wow.
So he also joined.
So I'm also interviewing you, and I have to be on this.
So we planned 2 people, and it became
and it ended up being 4.
Being 4. That is marvelous. That show how teamwork. Yes. And it's been so good.
And if the song was that bad, I don't think someone would like to feature.
Exactly.
It shows how quality and how good the song is. That is why people wanted to come in.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That is so marvelous.
We thank God for
Officer,
that.
your final words to the people.
My final word is that we have to watch our tongue. When you read Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21, it says the power of life and death lies in this, the tongue. And those who love it shall eat the fruit thereof. If you read the same Proverbs chapter 21, verse 23, it said those who guard their tongues and mouths keep themselves from trouble. We don't want anybody to be in trouble. You don't find yourself in a situation where you don't feel comfortable. Peace at all times. For peace to come, we must watch our tongue. Let us think right. Let us speak right. And let our actions be right. Greetings to IGP. Greetings to all the former IGPs. Greetings to the Police Management Board and the entire police. And greetings to everybody. And special greetings to Sir Aaron. And Papa B.
Papa B.
So I greet you all.
Officer, thank you very much for being on our show, Youth Empowerment. And then we hope that we, the youth, will learn from such great people like you.
Yes.
And then we will impart into the lives of Ghanaians as well.
Right. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Viewers, it was an extensive conversation with Officer K.O.A., a policeman, a gospel artist, in fact doing marvelously in Ghana. And I hope that all youth will learn something from such people, so that we coming up will also do marvelous. We would impart lives, and then we will make Ghana a beautiful country to live. This was Youth Empowerment, and I'm your girl Nana Ekuya Amwatima. You can call me Na Papebi. We would meet next time, same time, and then on the same channel. Thank you very much.
I played with you, leaders of this nation. I played with you, fellow servicemen. I played with you, people of this nation.